Hello, stuff lovers and fellow pickers. We're very happy to see you here today. This is the 26th of December, known as Boxing Day in Canada and I believe the UK. I'm on holiday and my husband and I decided to go to the thrift store because that's one of the things we love to do. And we thought we would just share with you what we've acquired today. But before I do that, we just wanted to wish you a very happy holidays. Hopefully your Christmas was very merry and wonderful. Sorry we couldn't go on before. It's usually time related. You know how it is. It's finding the time to do something that matters. And that's it. We're happy to at least connect with you during the holidays and show you a little haul, because I know that ourselves, we like watching some hauls, and sometimes there isn't that much going on during the holidays. There aren't a lot of people putting up hauls or anything like that, and we would like in the future, where we're hoping to maybe produce a little update, like a sales video. I know someone had requested that and we think it's a great idea. We'd like to do it. It's just always a matter of finding the time to put something together so it looks okay. So we hope you continue to really enjoy your holidays, and we wish you a very happy, prosperous, healthy new year for 2018, and let us roll on with the haul. We went to a thrift store and just wanted to show you the kind of thing that we'll collect in one haul. When we go to one place, a thrift store, the kind of things we'll pick up. There's this Starbucks mug. These don't do as well as special editions and city mugs. City mugs always sell very well for me. You know, you're talking about at least $20. Something like that is possibly more like maybe $10, but it was $1 and we thought we would try it. It's got that very nice stainless steel bottom, has a nice look to it. We thought, why not? This time, we also picked up some things that are decidedly foreign territory for us. There were some things this time that I really thought to myself, I have no idea. But I love buying that stuff. I feel like over the past 2 years, we've become more and more and more confident in buying things that, even if we don't know that much about it, will really produce some measure of success. And at any rate, we will always learn from them and learn what sells for our clientele, for our market. So that's always interesting to us. This was only $2.50. It's in good condition. I love picking up pottery that looks handmade, that is a little bit different than what you'll just find mass manufactured. I don't know how vintage this is, but this is the only mark I could see on it, is this sort of strange S between two bars. And we'll do some research and find out, because I just thought it's really nice quality, a nice handmade feel, a very homey, cottagey. If you have a country place perhaps, or you want to give it an English cottage feel, you would want something like that. This we picked up a bit less of a risk, I guess. It was 75 cents. But anything with Pier 1 on it, with tags still on, I'll usually probably pick that up. This is meant for a reed diffuser. You put your bottle in with your oil and the reeds come out on top here. We saw some that maybe sold for $8, let's say. We thought we'll try it for 10 and see. That might be a nice little $10. to add to the rest. Another risk is something like this. She is a Monster High doll. I know of these Monster High dolls. I've never bought one for resale or otherwise. They're jointed. They're made by Mattel. I know that. I really liked her hair. Thought that it was in very good shape. And they kind of fascinate me. I think if I was a kid, I would like one very much. But that's it. I know some of them have more value when they're maybe a particular character. Monster High is also like a TV show for youngsters, I guess. But if I never pick one up, I will never know which ones are more valuable. And I just thought, you know, maybe get a few, maybe lot them up, or maybe try this one on its own and find out the value, and fun to try new things. Very simple dish. It has some wear on it. It was $1. It's definitely vintage, you know, and you could be looking at maybe turn of the century or maybe a little bit later, but definitely it has that gilded look, that luxurious look of long ago. And this one says Bernardo, Limoges, made in France. For $1, I'm thinking that's a pretty safe bet. Or at any rate, I will see how it does. I know there is some Limoges stuff that really doesn't sell for much at all. But when it's so cheap, you know, I just thought this has a good look, pretty classic. It shouldn't be much of a problem. And then we saw in a little bag hanging from the wall, these gentlemen, you will recognize. The dwarves, the Disney Snow White, little men. I only have 4 of them. I'm sure there are aficionados out there who could name them all. That's probably Sneezy. That's Happy, I guess. This, I don't know. Dismayed? I really don't know this character. Maybe that's Grumpy or Winky. So anyways, they were in a bag for $3. We checked online for the 7 puppets. You would get about $35. So we thought, you know, there's a little profit in there. I think that's a fun, again, a different thing to try. Although we do always like selling toys and vintage toys. This was an odd thing that I really like. It's a platter where you may want to serve cheese or little cakes, or you have the different categories written there, cookies and brownies. And I love the industrial look, the engineer almost drafting paper with the little dotted lines drawn on there. I love that that whole world of drafting and drawing and creating. So it's creating, it's about food. It has a very neat look. It's made by this place called, I will tell you, it says baked by Atelier Make. They seem to make stuff that goes for quite a bit. This we picked up for $2.75. But we don't know, because it's also a place where you can go and make your porcelain. We don't know if it's been made by a student or by the studio itself. So we'll have to do some research, and that's what I meant by picking up something that I've never seen before. I really don't know. But for a very good price, I'm going to find out about it and find out more about porcelain and all sorts of things. This was $2.50. It's a bowling pin. It says PBA Tour. We looked it up. Some of them sell for up to 50, maybe if they're in good conditions. This one has a few scratches, but for $2.50 it'll be fun to see what it sells for. We've sold another bowling pin in the past for not very much, maybe $17. It'll be fun to see if this one makes a little more, but you know, a fun thing that you don't find all the time. Another good find, and this is something we've sold before, is wallpaper. We haven't sold this particular wallpaper, and I shall show you what it is called. It's by Schumacher, and these sometimes can be $50. So that's one of our little secrets, is looking for wallpaper, because a lot of people pass that by if you get a chance. Not all wallpaper, but that would be something that I wouldn't buy without looking up, usually looking up the company that makes them. So that will be fun. It'll be fun to find out about that. And now, this portion is brought to you by I Like Shiny Things. Oh, just before I show you jewelry, I will briefly show you that for $1 we got these Tintin figurines, the Capitaine Haddock and Tintin, and I know they're named completely different things in English, and I don't know all of them. In English he is Snowy, in French he's Milou, and as far as I know Milou does not mean anything, whereas Snowy is very nice and fluffy. I kind of like Snowy. Oh, and that's the Thompson twins, isn't it? In French they're Dupont et Dupont. And moving right along, they're by Plastoy. So we'll see how that does. I think there isn't that much money in them, but you know, they may be $10 to $12 for the lot. They were $1. It'll be a fun little profit. These I had picked up a while back, but decided to include them. They're little spoon brooches. I love these. I have one. It's a little bit different, but I love how unusual it is to find a spoon on a sweater, and it's whimsical and it's beautiful at the same time. This was two as well. This one I thought might be worth a little bit more because it's got rhinestones. All of them are there. It's by Coral, and yet they seem to not go at all. So I thought I'll probably lot them both up, and you know, maybe they'll be $10 to $12, and maybe they'll surprise me and give me more. Today, I got this because it was $3. It's not signed. It's just a very nice rhinestone, maybe crystal or probably rhinestone bracelet, probably from the 60s. It just has that torch song kind of singer quality to it. I just really like it. I find it very charming. So we've got that, and we'll see if we can sell that for maybe 15, maybe 20. We'll see. I might pair it with a necklace or something else. This was fun because I saw it and I thought, Trifari. And sure enough, you probably won't be able to see it, but it is signed Trifari. It's intriguing to me because it's also signed MC something. So I'll have to do some research and find out. Maybe sometimes that's the way it goes with jewelry. You'll have the maker, you know, Trifari, but the artist who designed it may have signed it as well. It was $8, much more than I like to pay for a brooch usually. But Trifari sometimes has some designs, depending on the year and how elaborate they are, will go for a lot of money. This I don't think will. The designs that are more elaborate, I'm talking about the designs with crowns and gems and, you know, even if they're not precious stones, Trifari, those designs will go for a lot. But I think they're someone Philippe for Trifari. Anyways, some of the artists who worked for them, they've produced designs that go for $100, $200. Still costume jewelry, not gold. But it's fascinating, and I do think it's a glamorous design and a better one. Let's say better than something from the 70s that's not as well designed. I think it has a great flow, and it'll be interesting to see, you know, am I right? Is this better than some of the designs from the 70s, let's say, you know, or not? How much better? At $8, I would love to sell this for $25. Maybe 30 if I'm lucky. Maybe I'll be surprised. That's why I like to try different things, but it'll be fun to research. This is something I found this summer. I bought it for $5. It's stamped 925, which means that it's silver. And I do believe that this is rose quartz, pretty sure. I love the way this is designed. I love the very clean lines, ultra modern kind of look. It is huge, which is, I think, is a lot of fun. I would wear it because I think it's outrageous and that makes it a lot of fun. And someone out there will also think, gosh, this is something you don't see every day, and I love rose quartz, or I love that it's huge. So just great fun and good design, very sleek, very cool looking, like cool as in it looks like pink ice almost. So interesting design. Last but not least, we got a little bit of everything today, even the moon. So this is just a wall plaque, basically. And we thought it was charming. Just the moon and some steps leading to it. It could be for a child's bedroom. You could have a doll or a Pierrot or a little creature sitting here. It can just be decorative. It's dreamy. It's fun. It's, you know, we were trying to think, did someone make this? I'm thinking maybe it's from a kit. Some of it is very detailed, like those notches here for the posts. So maybe not someone, maybe someone didn't make this in their house, but maybe from a kit. And there you have it for today. And again, we are really happy that you could stop by amidst all your festivities, and here's hoping that you have a perfect finish to 2017 and good surprises, magic, and lots of fun in 2018. And we'll see you again very soon.